I remember the day vividly. The day I decided to take a solitary stroll along the desolate beach, seeking solace from the chaos of everyday life. The sun was setting, casting an eerie orange glow across the sky, and the gentle lapping of the waves against the shore was a soothing melody. Little did I know, my peaceful walk would soon turn into a nightmare. As I walked, I noticed something odd about the sand. It seemed to be shifting, almost as if it were alive. Curiosity getting the better of me, I approached and knelt down, running my fingers through the grains. That's when I heard it, faint at first, like a whisper carried on the wind. I brushed it off as my imagination, but as I continued to walk, the whispering grew louder, more insistent. It was as if the very sand beneath my feet was trying to communicate with me. Fear began to creep into my mind, but I pushed it aside, telling myself it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. But then, I saw it. A figure barely visible in the fading light, standing at the water's edge. It was tall and thin, with long, flowing hair that seemed to float around it as if in a breeze. I called out, but the figure didn't move, didn't acknowledge my presence. Heart pounding, I approached, and as I drew closer, I realized with horror that the figure had no face, just a blank, featureless void where its face should have been. The whispering grew louder, more urgent, and I felt a chill run down my spine. I turned to run, but the sand beneath my feet had changed, morphing into long, sinewy tendrils that reached up, grasping at my ankles, pulling me down. I screamed, thrashing against the sand, but it was no use. I was being dragged into the earth, into the very sand itself. As I was pulled under, the whispering surrounded me, a cacophony of voices, all speaking at once, in a language I couldn't understand. And then, there was darkness. When I awoke, I was back on the beach, the sun rising on the horizon. It was as if nothing had happened, but I knew better. The memory of that nightmarish experience still haunts me, a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful places can hide the darkest secrets.